If you're having conversations with a patient and their attorney or the employer to determine exactly when you can balance bill in a work comp case, there are some really specific rules that you need to be aware of. First of all, you have to know that if you've received payment for services that you've rendered from an employer, from the employee, from insurance, work comp insurance carrier, whatever the case might be, and that the amount that you have received is equal to the Illinois established work comp fee schedule, then that is the maximum that you can collect for that service for that patient. So if you've received payments that equal that amount on that fee schedule, you cannot balance bill the patient for the remainder. Much like a PPO arrangement, you have to write down that amount to that work comp fee schedule that has been established by law. But there are a couple of other cases where you can balance bill the patient. First of all, if the injury is considered to be non-compensable or it is not a workplace injury. Now, sometimes there'll be a dispute and you can't collect while that's being disputed at the commission. But once everything is final, maybe the employer has said it's non-compensable and the patient agrees, or it's gone through the process and the Illinois Workers' Compensation Commission has established that it is not compensable or it's not work related. In either of those two cases, you can balance bill the patient. Now, what the law says is you need to bill their health insurance first, and that, of course, is still if it is within that timely filing requirement that is dictated within your contract or within the policy that you have. In those cases, then you can and should bill health insurance as long as it's within those time frames for those non-compensable injuries. Now, after that, of course, then you would still be able to balance bill the patient. Now, an additional quandary comes in where if it is a compensable case, but maybe the insurance company or the employer or whatever has said that services you performed are not medically necessary, or they're only paying a portion of your claim. In those cases, anytime where an employer or the insurer is paying a portion of the bill, the law changes the rules a little bit. And here's what happens. You can only bill or balance bill the patient for the lesser of your fee schedule that you have billed. If a negotiated rate, if you happen to negotiate a lower rate than that with the patient, which we've covered that in a lot of our discount videos that we've discussed. Or the third is this, the workers' compensation fee schedule. In other words, never should you be billing if the employer has paid a portion or the insurer has paid a portion of that medical bill. Never should you be billing higher than that Illinois established workers' compensation fee schedule. So if it's fully non-compensable, of course, try to bill health insurance and then balance bill the patient. If it is compensable and there's been a portion that is paid and a portion that is not, you still would be limited by that Illinois workers' compensation fee schedule. You can't bill over that amount, nor can you bill over what your standard fee schedule is for the services that you're billing for. Hopefully this information helps you out when you're billing or balance billing or attempting to balance bill work comp cases. We'll catch you next week.